Hello everyone, going into the final match of an Aether Revolt draft. We are 1-1, and that seems to have happened to me a lot in this format. I've gone 2-1 like a ton of times. Not as many 3-0s as I would like, but lots of 2-1s. Not too many 1-2s either, so let's try to avoid one of those. I would like to play first. That is a terrible hand. We have two creatures who really want us to have artifacts, and we have no artifacts. And if we don't draw a few artifacts, our hand's going to be way too slow, so we're going to mulligan. This one is much better. We've got our 2-drop who, when you play it early, can actually do a lot of work in terms of drawing cards and doing damage. And we've got Midnight Entourage who can also draw me some cards. Too bad this isn't an Aetherborn. All right, we're gonna keep Glintless Crane on top. We'd like to draw even more cards if we can, so. We are going to play the Siphoner first, just because we want to get that energy and that card draw rolling if we can. So, if our opponent just kills it, that's okay too. And in their colors, it's entirely possible. Chandra's Pyrohelix or something. Aether Poisoner. That's interesting. Do I attack? Probably not now. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. Menace. Oh, that would have been bad. Menace. Yeah, so now we're going to draw an extra card on our turn, which is good. And we're also going to play Glintless Crane, who will hopefully draw us a card. We did. Key to the City. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Looking good so far. We got like 3, 4. We have 4 ways of drawing cards. This is my kind of deck. Where's my Reverse Engineer? I don't have one in this deck, but I kind of wish I did is what I'm saying. All right. So we can also use Key to the City to make this unblockable, which is not a bad plan. He's using Die Young before we get to draw a card, though. I see how it is, man. I see how it is. Why you gotta be like that? So I'm going to attack and play Midnight Entourage. I could play Key to the City here and then be able to cast the Inventor next turn, but I think playing the Entourage puts more pressure on my opponent. And also puts another creature in play that is annoying to trade with. Hope I can at least put that energy to good use from my Siphoner. Never feels good to use removal on a card that draws your opponent a card, so. Or even just to trade like a Frontline Rebel for it. I'm perfectly okay with that. Okay, double Bastion Inventor, huh? Okay, well, I'm going to play Key to the City. And I'm just going to end my turn since we don't have a whole lot of other choices. I mean, I could attack with my Crane. I'm probably just going to trade my Midnight Entourage for his Rebel. Could have attacked for 1, but it didn't really hardly seemed worth it. All right, Chandra's Revolution there is a pain. We do get to draw a card at least. Watchful Automaton it is. Opponent bashes for 4, basically. Yeah, I'm not going to block that guy. I'm just going to take it, go to 14. And now our opponent screwed up our plan of even playing our Bastion Inventor, which is pretty rough. Am I brave enough to play my Prism and just hope I hit another land to play my Automaton? No. No. So I'll play the Automaton. And in my turn. But yeah, that was a big Chandra's Revolution between killing our card who could have just traded and yeah. I will double block the Rebel if I'm given the opportunity here. Opponent has more energy now to make another servo, but I think I would still double block the Rebel, yeah. We will. I mean, I guess I was going to be given the chance since it has to attack. So, if our opponent has a trick here, I'm going to be pretty sad. All right, we go to 13. Freaking Doomed Operative. That is not great. At least my Watchful Automaton can kill it. Okay. So I can go Prophetic Prism, Bastion Inventor, but that doesn't seem great. I need to leave that blocker back, I think. so I'm going to do this instead. Yeah. So I've got good blocks in a lot of ways. I think I'd rather kill Doomed Operative than the Aether Poisoner in combat. I'm just going to attack with that. I see how it is. We'll take one then. Spire of Industry. Okay. I am not going to do that. I think I want to be able to use my mana. Okay, so now I think I do play Prism into Bastion Inventor number 2. Yeah. This also gives us red mana. The Renegade map would too. I might just pitch it to the Key to the City at some point now. Okay. Problem is, if I do play my Inventor... Oh, no, I don't have to tap my... Yeah, good. We're just going to tap these two things. And play another one. And now I don't feel bad about blocking with my Watchful Automaton on that thing. Although I don't feel great because my opponent still has a Doomed Operative. I do have Welder Automaton in my hand who can block and kill Doomed Operative. Okay, nice. So we are going to pay the 2 this time. Hello. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to discard the Renegade map to make one of my Bastion Inventors unblockable. Attack for 4. And then I can play both of these. I can go Foundry Inspector, Welder Automaton, and I think I'm going to hold on to this land just to bluff, to make my opponent think I have something else going on. I could have played it. I mean, I'm going to use pay 2 to draw an extra card this turn, but holding on to the land is also good because if I draw 2 spells next turn, I don't really want to pitch either of them to Key to the City. So I would rather pitch a land. So, well, that shouldn't be a problem. So I'm going to discard a Swamp. Attack with an unblockable Bastion Inventor. I'm going to play this land in my turn. Since I already have another one to pitch anyway, seems reasonable. What are you playing? Ooh. A little bit scary. A little bit scary. And a Frontline Rebel. That is not great news. So you attack with the Poisoner and make a servo here. Seems reasonable. So do I want to scry more or do 1 damage? I'm 1 mana away. No, I'm 2 mana away from being able to do both. I think the 1 damage is bigger because it puts my opponent on a 2-turn clock. So we'll do the 1 damage. Then I will draw the card. Ooh, good. That starting to feel a little bit of pressure, but Experimental Aviator will get rid of it. So that is a good draw. So we're going to discard. We're going to make Bastion Inventor unblockable again. We're going to discard a Swamp. And then we'll play this Aviator, who will hopefully hold off our opponent long enough for us to just kill him with the Bastion Inventor on our next turn. An unblockable one. So boom, Aviator makes it so I have tons of blockers for whatever my opponent may throw at me. All I really need to keep in play is Bastion Inventor. So, and Key to the City, I guess. Okay, he's attacking with everything. He kind of has to. And I think we should block just to be careful here. He could play any number of things. I mean, we don't have to block everything, but we should block a fair number of things here. Okay. This is going to block that. This will block this. This will block that. A Thopter will block the double striker. And I think I'll take the rest. Good news is we can get back. Maybe we want our Aviator to die so we can just get it back. Yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. And yeah, we'll use this to block that too. And we'll just take the rest. Opponent could have the +2/+0 to 2 creatures in trample. But it won't matter if he does. So it's not going to be enough to kill us. Even on this, it won't be enough to kill us. Well, let me do some math here now that I said that. If he goes all +4/+0 and trample to this, that will be 7. So it'll be 14 damage. I'll take 11 from him alone. And then, yeah, okay. So we do have to block the other things if we really want to be careful here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah, he did draw all lands. It happens. I'm glad I did that math, but our opponent didn't have it, so. Yep. As usual, our sideboard's not great here. Yeah, we'll just roll with this. So I think I keep this hand. I'm on the draw. I've got Renegade Map. I have released the Gremlins. I have Glint Sleeve Siphoner on turn 2. I think we keep it. It's a little shaky. It's not like the best keep, but it's an okay keep. All right, so we're going to play our map. Of course, Siphoner never got to do anything in the last game. I guess I hit our opponent for 2. That's what it did. Metallic Mimic. I can kill that with Release the Gremlins eventually, but it's probably going to do some work before I can. But maybe not. We can blow it up next turn, so we'll see. I'll play Glint Sleeve Siphoner here. In my turn, I'll probably have to crack my map here. I do have double black at least for Daring Demolition. Yeah, there's a human who's going to be a 4/3. That is not the best news. Ooh, neither is that. Okay. All right, then. How many more humans could our opponent have? Didn't pay attention to creature types like perhaps I should have in the last game. I'm going to crack this map. I'm going to grab a mountain. Okay. Do I cast Daring Demolition? I mean, release the Gremlins. I think I probably do. It's not great here, but it's fine. I get to kill the artifact and get a Gremlin. Still can't block Doomed Operative because he's huge, but it keeps any future humans he has from being even huger. And humans are pretty common creature type, so play another human so I feel good about my decision. Okay, I feel good about my decision. These creatures, man, they're too big. I don't really want to have to deal with them. Probably gonna end up using Leave in the Dust this turn. I could use Daring Demolition, but that doesn't seem very good. Yeah, him being on the play made a huge difference, and so did that Metallic Mimic, because my Gremlin could trade with Doomed Operative otherwise, but it can't. So, ooh, kill spell. Okay. Well, we still have Leave in the Dust to at least make Doomed Operative small again, and that's probably what I'll do. That's probably the best deal here. Either way, I stop myself from taking 3. He does have to recast a 3-drop the other way instead of a 2-drop, but losing a 3-power creature and having it go back down to 2 is not awesome for our opponent. Okay. All right. So I'm going to play my Prism. Okay, that worked out. Play Foundry Inspector into Augmenting Automaton. That was a lucky draw. So I probably block with my Inspector on Frontline Rebel and take 2 from Doomed Operative, assuming it attacks here. Okay, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. I'm going to have to use Daring Demolition on one of them, which I'm not thrilled about. 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, I can just play my big guy here. And that's what I'll do. Can also play Gear Seeker Serpent. And I could have played it there, but I'll do it next turn. Yeah, I was just saying, I kind of would rather have him die to removal, strange as that sounds, if I have to have one of them die. Okay. So Gear Seeker in my turn. I can now block and kill Doomed Operative with my Augmenting Automaton. Being at 2 against a red deck, again, does not feel good, though. I can tell you that much. So I'm going to block the Frontline Rebel and just hope it's dead. All right. So, great. I'm thinking about blowing up that Aether Poisoner. Attacking with Gear Seeker. No, I can't really do that. No. I can. Yeah, I guess it's not bad. Yeah, we'll use Daring Demolition on the Poisoner. Yeah. Keeps this from getting Death Touch. Keeps it from getting +1/+0. And neither of those are really things I wanted to deal with. Well, that's a little too brave, actually. Because if my opponent just draws removal, I'm dead, so. Alley Strangler. Bring the Thunder with that Doomed Operative. It's not a bad idea, too, because it puts me in a situation where this has Menace. I have 1 creature in play. If I don't draw a creature, I might just be dead. If I didn't have one in my hand, which I do. Okay, so I think I just hard cast the Bastion Inventor so I can leave as many blockers untapped as possible. Yeah. Oh, you don't cost that much, though. Pretend I have Select for Inspection. Okay, Bastion Inventor. Actually, there is a reason. Let me cancel this. I do want to leave 2 mana untapped, so I can pump my... Yeah, so I can pump my Augmenting Automaton. So pay 1, and then pay the rest of the mana for Bastion Inventor, and I will end my turn. Could have played the Automaton too, I guess. But I would have had to tap. I would have had, well, no, it would have worked out. Cruel Finality. No! Now we're dead. Sad day. Sad day. Yeah, our opponent just attacks with both and we're dead because we can't block both of them. Despite our large creatures. Yeah. All right, on to the final game of this Aether Revolt draft. Who has not shown up for us? I was like well, I guess everything's sort of shown up for us. Wouldn't mind another Barricade Breaker. Have we won a game where we didn't have Key to the City go off on it for us? I'm not sure we have. would like to play first. That is a reasonable hand. I would really like for Glint Sleeve Siphoner, like, she's been trying for us. But every time we've gotten her, she's just, like, gotten killed. We did swing with her once, but I'd like to draw a card off of her. Let's do it. Let's draw that card. Okay. So, Glint Sleeve Siphoner. We would really need some artifacts with this hand because we have all of our payoffs every game. Yeah, no, it's true. And he killed it every game, too, so he shouldn't feel... Yep. I'm gonna hold on to the map for now because of all of our... Because of all of our guys with Improvise. Freaking Frontline Rebel. All I have is an Alley Strangler. If I can draw a land, I can play Bastion Inventor at least, but... Yep, we take 3. My poor Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Ooh, this is not looking great for us. Alright, Aether Poisoner. She can make an artifact, but I have a feeling I'm just going to have to block with her. So, this guy's going to hit me so hard right now, too. And I can't really do anything about it. Ouch. Yeah, our opponent is just drawing gas. Like, those 2 shocks are brutal. Because now I just don't have a good block at all. I think I just have to take like 9 here, and I think I will. Yeah. 9 it is to my face. Those shocks. And now an Alley Strangler too, which is going to make things also terrible. Nope, we need to keep the map. We did draw a land, so we can at least cast Bastion Inventor, who can block and kill Scrapper Champion, but opponent probably has an answer. Oh yeah, we're just dead. Damn, that was the fastest loss I've had in this format, I think. Whew, yeah. We got crushed. We won the one game where our opponent didn't have great luck. I think our deck definitely underperformed. We had some sweet stuff going on, but, you know, can't win them all. So, 1 and 2, not ideal, but that's what we did this week. We'll be back for more next week.